back to Life Skills with Mr. K. I hope you've enjoyed the video so far. This week we're only going to do a short video but on a really important skill, and that skill is how to tie your shoelaces. Let's get started. Tying your laces is something that the more you do, the more confident you'll be at doing it. So you have to follow these steps that I'm going to show you in a second. I'll show you very quickly now how to do it. Like that. Okay, so before we get started, you want to look at the laces themselves. You want to make sure both sides of the laces are around equal, like mine are. And then, another thing, and a tip for when you're learning to tie your shoelaces, make sure you've got quite long laces to practice on, because later on, some of the steps can get quite fiddly if the laces aren't long enough. The first thing you want to do is to get a lace in either hand. You want to cross them over, and whichever one you put underneath needs to go through the big gap and then pull tight. That may look simple, but it might take you a few tries, so practice that first before moving on to step 2. Okay, so step 2. I'm going to show you both a left-handed way and a right-handed way of tying your shoelaces. We'll start off with how to tie your laces right-handed. So what I want you to do is to get a hoop with your left hand like that. Although, to begin with, you might have a big hoop. In fact, the smaller the hoop is, the easier it is to tie your shoelaces. Then step 3, with your right hand, you bring this lace around the front and around the back. Then, you want to pinch the top hoop with your right hand, and then go through this gap to find this lace here, and pull it tight through. You have to be careful not to pull the wrong part of the hoops, otherwise the lace will continue to come through. If you pull the other side, it will get tighter. Right, now if you're left-handed, what you want to do is to get the hoop on this side. Again, remember, the smaller the hoop, the easier it will be. Then with your left hand, you want to bring around the front and around the back. Pinch the top, go through the gap to get that lace, and then pull tight. Again, be careful, if you pull the wrong side, it will keep coming through. So make sure you get the right side that makes it nice and tight, like so. So to untie your laces, you pull the loose ends. If that doesn't work, ask for help, because if you keep yanking, you'll make a knot that is really hard to untangle. Okay, so you put it together, you cross it over. Step 1, you pull it through and tight. A small hoop around and back around the back. You pinch that hoop, you pull this through and pull tight. And then for the left-handed, you cross them over, you pull it through, you pull it tight. A small hoop around the front, and then pull it through that gap and pull tight. Once you've mastered those steps, you might go further by adding a double knot, where you take both of the hoops, you cross them over, you bring it through the gap and pull tight. That'll stop them from becoming undone. Thanks again for watching. I hope that if you're struggling to tie your shoelaces, I hope this video helps you. Remember, if you find it really hard, don't worry, it is a hard task to master. So there's lots of fine motor finger exercises that you can practice. I'll put them into my blog, the link's below. If you've liked the video, please like it, and please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Thanks again, bye.